What's good, people? It's your boy Roddy Too Good, back with another episode of the Pilot Show. Yes, sir. Yeah, sir. Yo, listen, man, we back. Yeah, we back. We have some news. So y'all know from like a couple videos I made ago, Joe Budden, he was 50 Cent, he had attacked him, you know what I'm saying? Cause Joe Budden had came out basically saying like, yo, he needed therapy, you know, some of the stuff that 50 has went through his life is not really normal. So he acts out, he said, yo, he needs therapy to go like, you know what I'm saying, work on his issues, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't right. Now, 50 came out, you know what I'm saying, did some stuff with some AI, made fun of him and all that stuff. It seems like Joe was kind of taking the high road. He didn't really respond to it, you know, but recently on his show, he did respond to it. You know, recently he definitely came out and really talked about how he didn't really appreciate them AI things. And he was like, yo, man, he basically like kind of sort of threatened like legal action with the whole the pictures and all that stuff, because he was like, yo, man, that's the same stuff that Taylor Swift was trying to sue over. Like, so I guess he get his Drake on, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, Joe and 50, I mean, 50 is definitely somebody that's in the Joe Budden beef archive, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely, cause he 50 is they kind of came up around each other, and you know 50 he just was like so crazy at the time, so that probably like overshadowed Joe, and Joe probably felt some type of way. I mean, he's admitted it. Like Joe, that's the one thing that makes him such a great potter, is just how honest he is. Like, yo, he'll really tell you like, oh no, nigga, I was jealous of that nigga, yo, like he'd be like, yo, I'm mad at this nigga, yo, he over here succeeding and I'm struggling, like what? Like so shout out to Joe for that. But all in all, man, I don't think this is that serious for real. Like, I think he's really just taking a high road, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he really wants to sue. I think he just really mentioned it for real. Like, he's, you know, so I don't think he really going to go out there and really try to sue 50 Cent over these AI things. But I don't think he wants to really truly go real back and forth with 50, because we know 50 Cent, bro. His back and forth be totally different than what any normal person really want to encounter, because he's just like that level, that line, people really go like, all right, this is the line. 50, the first thing he's going to do is try to go over that line for real. Like, yeah, for real. That's him. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see if 50 like backs off, or when he hears this, he goes like, all right, word, that's what you thinking? All right, cool, I'm gonna go crazy now. Like, I'm gonna just keep on going. But anyway, it was some other stuff that happened on this episode that was very, very interesting, yo. Very interesting. Yo, so so Imani and Flip, this was like, I guess this was like one of the uncle pods, because it was no male on this pod. So Imani and Flip, they brought up the situation, you know, about Rory and Joe, him being petty, him being the, see, Joe is petty as well, but see, it's a different type of petty. Like, it's not about, like, I don't think it's less vindictive of petty when it comes to like 50 Cent. Like, 50 Cent is the type of petty that'll joke about one of his enemies dying or something, and Joe would just joke about just like something real petty. So we go. So Iman, they bring up the whole Rory situation. Joe plays Rory's song with I forgot the name, Leon Thomas. He played a song that Rory has with Leon Thomas, I think is it. You know, they play the song, dope song. You know what I'm saying? It cuts off, and then Monty makes a joke and said, "Yeah, man, we gotta watch out for this guy." No, I think Flip started the conversation. He said, "Yo, he'll trade us for him," and then like the whole conversation came up. You know, they was like basically asking, "Yo, who would you trade to get Rory back on the pod. Yeah. At first he said, "Yo, I'm not trading away Ish." He said, "Ish can't go nowhere. Ish is my third guy. Ish not going nowhere." And you know what I'm saying? We already knew that. Ice and Ish are not going nowhere, bro. Ice and Ish, they are solid. It's these three people are on his non-negotiation list of a trade. It's Ish, it's Ice, and it's Parks. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You could take it how you want it. These are facts. Them three, they ain't going nowhere. But he said that he would trade Imani, he would trade Queens Flip. He said I would trade Queens Flip, but Queens Flip would hurt, especially when Surf is not home. He said it would hurt to lose Queens Flip and because Surf is not home, and Surf he keeps on saying that Sue Surf is his replacement. So you got that. He said he would take them. He'd take cash considerations in the first round draft pick to get prime Rory back. Yo, this is crazy. And you know, they all laughed and joked about it and all that stuff. And they even talked about like, yo, Mel and something like that. Mel she could be involved if something else. And I'm gonna be real with you, yo. That would be, I ain't gonna lie. That would be a crazy a podcast. Cause I think Imani and Maul had a podcast before. And they are cool. So I think that probably could work. Now, Queens Flip and Maul, I don't know if that could work. And you just pair, and I'm thinking about pairing them up with Demarius. Oh, yo, Demarius is yeah. To tell you the truth, bruh, I think, yo, if you could just trade right now, if you do a straight up, it wouldn't be a straight up trade because I think Demarius is just dope. If you could just do a straight up trade for Demarius and Mel for like at least like 2 weeks or something like that, just to see how Demarius would do on the Joe Budden podcast. She wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying, like, Demarius would cook. Like, Demarius would cook on the Joe Budden podcast. She is very underrated as just a supporting cast. Like, when you talk about supporting cast, female wise, in the podcast, where she's got to be like at the top. Like, Demarius is really, really good at what she does, bro. She's funny. She tells stories. She's willing to go the route, to go the extra route for content. Not too crazy, but she is a person that really could go out there and really talk about her life and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she will be, I think, on Joe Budden's podcast, she would be very, very engaging. And she will argue back. She will not take no shit. She not walking off. Shout out to Mel, but she ain't walking off, yo. You know what I'm saying? Demarius, she got some dog in her, yo. You know what I'm saying? So it would definitely be dope to see that. You know, and like how would y'all think? Like, we gotta go down the line and see what trades y'all want to do podcast wise. Cause it's a couple that I wouldn't mind seeing. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple I wouldn't mind seeing. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, come join the family. We on the road to 300 subscribers. Peace, I'm out, man.